What's up, everybody? It's Jeffrey Lyles welcoming you to another edition of Lyles Figure Files. It's Thursday night, which means it's Thursday night football. I wonder who's playing. But don't worry, I'm not going to shortchange you all. All I ask, just keep the score quiet. I'm going to watch it in full later. So we're going to party. We're going to do our normal thing. I'm not going to give you a 20-minute edition of our regular Thursday night party. Rest assured, we're going to go the whole way as normal. So we're going to have a regular show. It should be fun. I'm looking forward to this one. Lots to talk about as always. And what a week in collecting this thing was. It's crazy. Before I go any further, let me make sure to give a special shout out to the VIP channel members of Lyles Figure Files: Lawson Wallace, Jamelin Parks, James Green, Blake Tarpley, David Theros, Badger Wolf Prime, Lefty Two Lions BK, and Henry G. Thank y'all so much for being supporters to the extent that you are channel members here. And as channel members, I open it up first to them to claim the Twisters digital code giveaway. So, I don't get that kind of stuff all the time. I try to make sure if I do to put it up there, up for grabs for all of y'all who are following this channel and subscribing. I really appreciate it. And now I got the channel memberships. They're going to get first crack. And then I'm going to leave some open for you all, everybody else who's following and watching the channel, so y'all can get into it too. But I want to make sure there's a couple extra perks in there for our channel members, in addition to the early release videos, the exclusive videos, and all that good stuff. So let's see who all is here in the channel tonight. Snake Eyes comes in first. Howdy, partners. I've got a hat. I can doff and go, what up, partner? How we doing tonight, Snake Eyes? All about the villas. Yo, 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 yo. How are you tonight? Blake Tarpley's here. Yo, yo, Jeff and the Figure Files B-Boy crew. A Ouija board says, what up, Blake? Brent Dash, what's up, Thursday night crew? What's up, Jeff? Let's go, Niners. Bang, bang. Niner gang in the building. King Collector, the king, is in the building as well. What's up, y'all? We are graced by the presence of royalty. What's up, King Collector? John Morrissey, felicitations, fabulous figure filers. Nice. Here's to another great episode, Jeffrey. To you as well, my friend John. Hope you've had a great week so far. Jamelin Parks is here. What's up, y'all? I hope everyone is having a nice week. It's about to be even better in about, what do we say here? 12 more hours? No, not 12. 24 more hours. No, because that means Friday will be long underway. I need it right after the end of the workday. Looking forward to that. How are you, my man? G Brew, what's up? Hey, y'all. Just was informed this afternoon that we in logistics, where I work, now have to work 45-hour weeks. That's no fun. I therefore shall front load all 5 hours of overtime onto Monday. Yeesh. It's a rough Monday. Blake Tarpley says, snicked that like button. There are sound effects in comic books that I was always like practicing, playing how they sounded in real life. And sometimes while I'm chilling and I'm reading like X-Men and I'm going, all right, how does Banshee say this? Hey, Wolverine, what are we doing now? Like, I'll do that. Maybe it's just me. And of course, the sound effects, snick. And then shout out to my homies, on the Fush. Every time there's a whoosh sound effect, normally when there's some flame or jet exhaust going. But yeah, speaking of, and this is a real detour. G.I. Joe #1 is dropping in just a few more weeks. And Skybound sent me a copy early, so I cannot wait to read that thing. So yeah, an absolute Batman was really fun. I was not sure if I was going to be engaged or interested in this absolute all-in universe, but I'm kind of intrigued now. So hopefully they'll keep that momentum going with absolute Superman and absolute Wonder Woman. Roberts, Infinite Realms. Hey, Jeff, been busy, but finally made it. Glad to see you back, man. Welcome to the party. Omega 579. Hey, what's happening? Cooling. How are you? As always, my friend Omega. James Green's here. What's up, Thursday Action Figures crew? What's up, Jeffrey? What's up, man? How about you? Nolan. Hi, Jeffrey in chat. What's up, Nolan? Spider fan, you got it right, my man. Last day to up your dress for Giant Man. It's almost time. It's time. It's time. It's beta time. All my WWE heads will appreciate that. Unlike my voice. Good gosh, that was that was rough. Had to take a drink from the water stein there. Felix Guerrero. What's up, Felix? What's goody, Jeff and crew? What's up, Felix? How are you? Ryan Daly, what's going on? Yes, I cannot wait. I am so excited. Of course, that's going to mean a slight redesign of the Avengers shelf, but for a very good reason. Now, the real question is, what am I going to do about my Toy Biz Giant Man? Because there's no way I'm getting rid of that figure. That was a lot of hard work going to Walmart when Walmart really stacked and stocked Marvel Legends figures. So, will I have him sitting on the side of this big last shelf that y'all probably can't see too well next to Apocalypse? My Power Rangers have decided to fall thanks to some in the back, which is, of course, is going to make that a colossal nightmare. I've got to make sure to keep the others from falling and toppling the WWE figures, toppling the Silverhawks, and oh yes, toppling the Marvel Legends at the bottom. We'll see how that goes. Mishari, what's up, Jeff? Been a while. What's up? Glad to see you back here hanging out with us on this fine Thursday night. Hope all is well with you. Rick Hage, greetings from the Florida sector. Everything good in the Florida sector with you, Esquire? Jay Woods, top of the evening at you, Jeffrey in chat. Hopefully you're doing well too, Jay. Vintage Bob. Hey, Jeffrey. Hey, everyone. Got here just in time. Had a mess to clean in the kitchen. Were you throwing it down in the kitchen, providing some gourmet good meals for everybody at the crib? James, I'm going to star that question because that is a huge topic for this week, my friend. Let's see. Blake says, Jeff, what's the G.I. Joe #1 from the 80s or reboot brand new series? So let me see if I can quickly pull up the cover. So Skybound, they've been doing some amazing G.I. Joe comics, starting with Duke and Cobra Commander, the miniseries, gone on to do Scarlet, which wrapped up this week, and Destro, which I guess will wrap up next week. They've been really fun, really good stories, and definitely worth checking out if you have not been reading them. I've been a big fan. I'm sure I've mentioned it more than like 18 times because I've been a huge fan of what they've done. They're starting off this new, so they've been using those miniseries to build up to G.I. Joe, which drops in November. And they've been doing all kinds of weaving the story. They've done a ton. So Transformers really helped spark G.I. Joe. So, and this is like, man, it is too bad they've already been like, let's start moving G.I. Joe and Transformers into a movie, because they really could have just done this Skybound treatment because it's been great. And the way they've set it up, the way characters have naturally, organically fed into others, it has been, really cool. I cannot rave about it enough. Let me see. I was trying to pull up one of the covers of G.I. Joe that I've got from our good friends. All right, so here is one of the various variants of issue 1. Now, of course, with any comic book these days, they have so many different cover variations. But here is one by the great David Finch. So you can see Tomax and Zaymont scrap iron. Yeah, that's Mercer in the background. Destro, Cobra Commander, and Chameleon. And she doesn't need any color. Or Karma. She is here and ready to go. it's been really good. Very interesting watching how all these characters have come together because it's not been like, oh, Cobra's here, we're ready to rule and take over the world. They've set it up in a way that's been really fun and like, oh man, this is how they're doing this. Great. And there's a G.I. Joe one like this too. Today we learned the identity of the new Joe. It's not Spirit, which is pretty cool. Let me see how quickly I can pull that up. But it's been great, Blake. I mean, I'm taking probably too much time, but you get me hyped up and talking about this version of G.I. Joe. I'm gonna spend a little bit of time going, it's been amazing. And really, like it's been so much fun. And they've done such a great job of incorporating what we know about G.I. Joe into all this other cool, really fun stuff. So I was able to quickly get that picture of the newest G.I. Joe, and we just learned his identity today. So that was exciting. Here you go. So you all can see, maybe for the first time, if you haven't been keeping up with the books. But here he is. This is code name Risk. He's got a pretty cool setup here. So my man Risk, you'll note, he's got an eagle tattoo across his upper back. That's the tattoo. He's missing partial left pinky finger. See, it's gone. That's interesting. Wonder if that's why he's risk averse. So his specialties are risk assessment and hand-to-hand combat. Check out these really cool brass knuckles he's got going. I love this cool design. Very cool. This could be an easily translated G.I. Joe Classified series figure. And they have done a great job incorporating those designs into the figures. So I would be shocked if we don't see Risk showing up in Classified series real soon. And that's been cool because they have really been great partners to Hasbro. Like, oh, well, we'll just use these designs. So there have been some new ones that we've seen in these mini series that I, of course, want in a Classified series form, but I know we're going to see them at some point real soon. Lawson Wallace is here. Hey there, action figure fans. What's up? Vin Doom is here. Hello, Thursday Night Crew. My main man, 100 grand. Jeffrey, what it is? Vin Doom, what's going on, my man? How are you? Harry G, The Rock is in the building. Hey, Jeff, Thursday Figure Fam. Hope everyone is good and ready for the weekend. I am so ready for the weekend. Can't wait. Doc Avenger. Hey, got my kid Nova from my Marvel Unlimited subscription membership kit. I bit my tongue. I think I've been doing this in my sleep. I must be talking about people in my dreams. So my tongue has just been like really crazy. So I have to catch myself while I'm talking because it sounds like I've got a lisp. If you watch the Muppet movie, maybe you'll get that one. Maurice Phillip. Good times, Odall. What's up, Maurice? How are you? Dark Knight 297's in the building. What's good, Jeff and Figure Files crew? What's up, Dark Knight? Lawson, now we just need 2 Goliath figures, Hasbro. Do we just need 2? Because I mean, there's enough Hank Pym versions that I want. Got to get that blue and yellow. That's my favorite look for him. And I wouldn't mind the red and blue. And I need a Clint Barton version as well. He's got different colors. And then Hank actually rocked that outfit, did a purple silver thing. So I mean, there's 4 right there. And I'm sure if I thought remotely close, I'm sure there's a 5th one hanging in there. Christopher. Hey, guys. What's going on? What's up, bro shot? Yes, you better believe it. What's up, Lyles Figure Files? Looks like you got your Niners gear ready. Unlike some of these phony faithful. I mean, you know this. When you and our boy were out in Vegas getting ready for Halloween time in Vegas, I was at our hotel room watching us lose to the Chicago Bears in 2004 because I'm a crazy Niner fan and we didn't get to watch our games on TV. And I knew we were going to lose, but I'm like, nope, this is one of the rare occasions I can watch this on TV. I'm watching it. So I'm here through the duration, through this deja vu rerun of the 2000 season. The only difference being we actually have a quarterback who's not hurt, and we don't have to rely on the second, third, fourth, and 18th string quarterbacks. Everybody else has been hurt pretty much, just like 2000. We're going to keep this thing going, though. So hopefully next year, we can watch somebody drop an interception that will get us to the Super Bowl. Jamelin, If I had that giant man, he'd be posed in front of my HasLab and behind my 2-pack Hank Pym. Now, there's an idea. Guess I could incorporate that. I'll borrow it from you. Retro Robo. What's up, Jeff and the Figure Files crew? What's up, my man? How are you? Quamel goes, give me a Clint Barton Goliath. Yeah, you better believe it. I mean, he's an essential look. I mean, we got to get that version of Clint because during the Kree Skrull War, it was actually Clint Barton that was rolling around as the team's mega giant. So, yes, I'm really wondering if they're going to take advantage of this, not HasLab set up. Don't forget, you've got until next Wednesday to pre-order Dragon Man. But I gotta think that maybe they'll use that format there to get us more of those variations of Giant Man and all that good stuff, because we absolutely need that version. And I'm not gonna be happy if whatever happens and it's like, sorry, we never got that version. I wouldn't be a happy Lyles figure filer. Dragon Man, not Dragon Files. What are you doing? Stick to your branding, kid. All right. So here he is. Just as a reminder, it's really awesome Dragon Man. He is still available because, you know, he's a pre-order in the real sense where he's not sold out, even though he hasn't come and been shipped or whatever. But you do have the window between, I don't even remember when they opened it, and you say October 17th, which would be 10 days away from a very special day. So maybe they're doing like October 17th at the stroke of midnight, but you still got then to get this guy. And I think they did a great job. And I'm really happy they managed to get him out before, and not get him to $100 and go, aren't you guys so happy that we got him to you? So, Dragon Man's got to have a little bit more design than all the various variations of Goliath and Giant Man. And I think if this works out, we can see a lot more really cool giant characters. And my fifth Goliath that I knew I was blanking on was Eric Jostin of the Masters of Evil, because he's in that brown and orange outfit. It's basically the same as the blue and yellow. So just give him a snarling faceplate. We're all good to go. So got to get him in there too, because I got to get my Masters of Evil versus the Avengers setup going. I'm sorry. It's been a hard couple of months. I am very sorry and sad to hear that. I'm very happy to be here with you guys. I'm glad to hear you back as well. Looking forward to the hearing what everyone thinks of today's file. Yes. I hope everything's turning around for you. It is. Yeah, when rough times hit, it's like, will you just hurry up and be over? Because I can relate. So hopefully it's not too much longer for you. Ryan, hey Jeff, I saw the McFarlane Batman Reborn figure in both black and gray and blue and gray. Is there anything more special about the blue variant? Let me see which one. I got the black one, and I got the black one because that's the colors he's rocking in that. I was really like, which one is it? Because it's been a second since I read that storyline. I guess it's just more of a preference. Like if you want that take, if you want that version, but the actual legit one is the black one. So there you go. And I guess we're getting really well. I know some people have gotten them already, but I still need to get my Damian Wayne version of that. So there you go. He's rocking the black. And I know this is not something that I could expect them to do, but Frank quietly drew him, Dick Grayson, with more of a slouching kind of outfit. So you can see the boots don't quite fit as skin tight as they would on on Bruce Wayne. A little bit more slope to the cape. The cape is a little too long. I really dig the way they did it here. And it looks like from the scale of what I've seen in some people's photos that Robin isn't too far off from actually being at this right height. And of course, he's a little bit bigger than this skinny version, but for a change, they actually did the scale. They actually cared about it. So I'm very happy with how that turned out. Oh yeah! Oh, this summer I bought the Duke Collected Series Omnibus. Haven't had a chance to read it yet, but I hear, dude, read it. I think it's just 5 issues, but they go by so quickly. Read it. It's great. Finished Bob. I wanted to want the HasLab Giant Man. It looked awesome, and I wanted it for its own quality, but it was way too big for my taste. So no FOMO, more like wishing I'd wanted to order them. It does make sense because there's some figures I'm like, no, I'm not buying it because you didn't get it right. But I think with Giant Man, you can get away with it. And Blake, I am taking up your assignment, and I have been hard at work watching one of my favorite shows. I've got my Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes checklist of who we still need, and as I dutifully watch this show. So I am in big time Giant Man fever mode. Because I just think it's cool having a giant with these Avengers. So much fun. And yeah, he's not the most efficient and most effective fighter, but it's just, I don't know. There's just something about a cool big guy going and grabbing the Hulk and going, what are you doing? That's awesome. And I cannot wait to do that with my HasLab Giant Man. Craig, what's going on, my man? Jamelin, the vintage Marvel G.I. Joe Comics Compendium Volume 1 was released this week as well. It was cool to see in store, but I'm waiting for my hardcover omnibus. How many issues is Compendium Volume 1? Because I was like, wow, they're doing that. I thought they had the omnibus coming. Sir Jeff, it's all clear in my sector. Awesome. No flooding, no loss of power. I am very happy to hear that. It must be very like nerve-rattling and nerve-wracking trying to figure out what's going to happen when the weather is coming through. Meanwhile, Wizard, Trapster, UFOs, Jack of Hearts, Stingray, Gorgon, Triton, Marina, and Rachel Summers are still playing poker in the back of the Marvel Legends Lounge. No. I mean, we got to throw in green and yellow Banshee, X Factor versions of Beast and Jean Grey. You got Trapster. That's good. I feel like there's another major character, Box. We still need him in there. And some may argue that he's major, but I would say he is an Executioner. So I can get my original Masters of Evil, at least the trio. Shout out to Joshua Williamson. Yes, absolutely. And Tom Riley, because his artwork is so fitting for G.I. Joe, this new era of it. And it's been really cool watching him. I'm so happy that they named him the main artist of G.I. Joe. We've had some pretty cool artists working on Cobra Commander, Destro, and Scarlet, but I think Tom is the best one for an all-encompassing, no moody atmosphere like we got with the great Cobra Commander miniseries. And Destro's had some really cool art too, so I really like the fact that they're going with Tom Riley for G.I. Joe. David Thanos, what's good, y'all? What's up, David? Man, that Target Circle Week got me broke on top of broke. We're about to talk about it because, woo, boy, that was something. 1216 Ericus in the building. What's up, my man? Back after a few weeks. How's everyone doing? Better than my voice probably sounds. And I haven't watched one play of the game. It's going to be crazy when that happens. Got my Damian Hellstrom this week. Not the right look, but he's with my Defenders anyway. I know it's and I finished reading Defenders, so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna finish reading through X Factor. But I'm just like, how did they come to that decision for that look for him? I don't understand. He's not a guy you need to do 3 or 4 different variations. Just get the right one, the main one that he had for the most time in the comics. I feel like if Hasbro, the Marvel Legends team, did that to start, they would have so many of us happy. Like if they would just go, all right, this attire, this character wore this costume for 155 issues. The rest of them, the next highest is 78. You're the one that's in the most. That's the definitive look for the character. Then you can go to all the different variations. Nobody's going to be upset. Nobody's going, why are you doing this version? Because we got the main one. We got the official standard, the most prominent look. And that's not based on popularity. That's based simply on this was the most enduring look of the character. If you do that, I think you'll be happy. We'll be happy. And there won't be so many complaints about wrong look. And they don't have to make a new t-shirt. That's my hope as well, Ryan. I wanted Giant Man to be the biggest one, and Goliath can be the shorter 12 inches. I wouldn't mind if he's 14, though, because I do like that. That blue and yellow is such a sweet look. Game Quest, good evening, all. Thursdays just got better with Lyle's Figure Files. Thank you. I misread that. Thursdays just better with Lyle's Figure Files. Thank you so much. Hopefully, you're having a good week so far, and we're going to hopefully make sure this Thursday rocks too. Jay Woods, maybe Hasbro Marvel Legends with their new Super Deluxe figures might just get us. I keep adding words in. Might get us a Goliath that will stand around 9 to 12 feet. Ryan Daly, I think Dwight and his team were clearly inspired by the splash page of Alex Ross's Marvels for that Giant Man, hence why he's that big. I think you're right. I need to figure out a way that I can do an Ethan Hunt and just sneak into the Marvel Legends headquarters, drop in some Marvel handbooks, 80s comic books, and go, here you go. Go with that look. And then maybe have a little fairy go into their ear while they're sleeping. Do their 80s and 70s books. We'll see what happens. Don't forget Atlas and Titan from the Imperial Guard, no doubt, because I want to get, I mean, it was their fault when they made the Fang figure. Because I was like, all right, Gladiator's been around on his own enough that I can go, all right, they're not going to do them. But when they did Fang, I was like, all bets are off. I need more of these guys pronto. And we haven't seen anything. Hopefully we get a new Gladiator, even if he comes from the X-Men 97 wave, because that one that we have, he needs an upgrade. Speaking of, right? David Thanos, is Happy Chief going to make an appearance? I mean, what do we go with? You say his name, he appears. Dedicated to the show? No Niners for you. What's up, Chief? How we doing? I mean, that was perfect timing, wasn't it? DJ Jedi, what's good, Lyle's Figure Files crew? Hope everyone's staying safe out there. Trying, my man. How about you? Topher Supreme was just checking out the Roars. Nice. How colorful and majestic were they? Now it's toy time. Absolutely. Seriously, it was just so random. I can't shoot anything. Psh, now I'm tall. It was so like, what's happening? Because I always thought, the dude could. That's a cool skill set. And I was thinking that before Legolas in Two Towers. Like, come on, that's a great skill set. Michael Solis, Figure Files time. You better believe it, my man. G-Brew, I want them to use the giant man, the Dragon Man format for some more Sentinels, and also more witches. Which kind of witches would you want to see in that format? Lawson, Dragon Man was a must for me. Had to get him. Always been a favorite. Yes, and I think they did a really nice job for him too. Quamel, Bill Foster, Goliath too. There you go. I mean, there's still so many Goliaths left. Retro Robo, my brother's birthday is the 27th too. Whoop whoop. Always thought that was cool because of how close to Halloween it is. Yes. And then Pulse went and said, hey, let's do a Pulse 1027 day. Yes, please. Let's make it happen. Hopefully we get some cool new reveals then too, even though it's a Sunday. Don't stop till you get enough. Can't quite do that with my voice, but yes, absolutely. Maybe they'll give us a Mandroid 2-pack someday. Not a priority, sure, but that would be nice. I'd really love vintage Avengers Arsenal Robot Bath someday. Yeah, I mean, they would be fun. Sorry, my dad was unwell, been in and out of hospitals since August. Thankfully, he's doing a lot better now. I am so happy to hear that. Going to the hospital sucks. I was in the position of having to go in and laying in there and having to beep, 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 beep. And hey, Mr. Louser just coming in to check on you. I just closed my eyes. And I feel like it's probably worse for the family members who have to take the drive because normally the hospital is not 5 minutes from where you live. It's just so much hard work. So I am very glad to hear your dad's doing better. And I'm sure for you, It's giving you a lot more peace of mind. So very happy to hear that. And absolutely, I mean, we can talk about toys and have a good time, but we're also here for each other here on Lyle's Figure Files. A card reviews. I got my McFarlane Club Batman versus Spawn statue yesterday. It's huge. All right, let's see here. Don't want to go any further with this bad boy here. The compendium collects the first 50 issues. Yes, that's a good break point. I was trying to think when that invasion of Springfield Serpentor wrapped up, but yeah, 50 is a good one. That's actually a really good one. Nice. Tools of the trade. Hi, Jeffrey. What's going on? Tools of the trade. Executioner could be a nice figure too, Jeffrey. I'd love for him to come with a new Enchantress figure too. Yeah, she's probably due for an upgrade. I do wonder if they would go, okay, we're gonna use our surfboard as the model for Enchantress. Hopefully they don't. Absolutely. And I'm sure I understand their concern, but I feel like they could have just done something with the sculpt to not make people clutching their pearls go, look, what's this? And then the curly hair Kitty Pryde. It's just, how do you botch that? Like, where does that even come from? Michael Solis. I love Dragon Man. I'm a huge Fantastic Four fan, but my budget made me cancel my pre-order. You still got time. Hopefully your budget can change up. Oh, also, wait, where did I go? This is not a HasLab setup where, here, we charge you. He gets charged when he ships, which is the way they should make those projects. So if that means anything to your calculations with your budget, and I know that can be fun. There you go. You don't have to worry about it until way later. Oh, yes, Ryan. I also want a Frost Giant in that 12 to 14 inch range with options to change his head and gear so you can true build him. Yeah, I mean, almost it seems like you got to have your Frost Giant be tall and big and all this stuff. But yeah, I would love to have like maybe 3 or 4 Frost Giants just so they can give Thor the Avengers some problems. But yeah, Quamel, that's where I had him until Fang. I had him with the rest of the Annihilators. Then it was like, oh, here we go, Imperial Guard. Let's do it. Jibber, I wish they do more era themed waves like Secret Wars, like an Inferno wave. Yes, that would be awesome. Or Mutant Massacre wave. Yes. Infinity Gauntlet wave. John Byrne Fantastic Four wave. Yes. You know, that's something I just wish they would just, they'd have the bring on the bad guys theme. But I think that is such a cool way to do stuff. And, where you do something like Secret Wars, you can pull from the X-Men, you can pull from the Avengers, solo characters like Hulk and Spider-Man. That's the best of everything. Infinity Gauntlet would do that too. And I don't think people complain about getting a Mutant Massacre or Inferno extension agenda dedicated theme wave. That'd be great. Or just keep giving us more 5-pack box sets too. Ryan, even though I don't like Clint as Goliath, I love that era of Avengers because Gene Colan is my favorite. Is it Colan or Colan? I always feel like I read it all the time, but that's the tricky thing because comic book artists, comic book creators aren't necessarily famous where they'll be showing up on the Today Show, the Tonight Show, and it's like, oh, this is the way their name is pronounced. You have to track down interviews on YouTube, and then sometimes they don't go, this is my guess. Jim Lee is just like, you all know who I'm with, and it's like, ugh, you're messing it up for me. Kind of collecting. What's up, fam? What's up? First time joining live, but I dig the vibe of your channel, so I'm locked in for life. Nice. Thank you. I'm glad to hear that. Welcome to the party. We're here every Thursday, even when the Niners play, which is wild. That's right, Ryan. Your wife's birthday is the 27th. I do remember that too. I wonder if she'd like a Ghost Rider figure. As long as you include the flaming bike too. Absolutely nothing. I mean, you can absolutely give your wife figures, no problem. Lost in Legends must hate curly and wavy hair. Want everyone to have straight locks. I mean, they didn't even go as all out as they should have with my guy, the Beyonder. And I still haven't pre-ordered them because I'm like, I feel like you guys didn't quite understand the assignment with his aesthetic. It's like, no, you got to go full on Jerry Curl, watch the Pepsi flaming explosion there. I mean, what were they doing here? This is too chill. I needed to go full on curly, just let your soul glow. I mean, it's just what are we doing here? This is too tame. It's got to go full on bushy. We need that. Ymir Searcher would be great in that Dragon Man format. They would. Hopefully, they will do that as well. Jay Wood said, I would love to see either the Bybeast or Harpy in that Dragon Man format as well. Yes. Okay, thank you. I was hoping I was saying it correct. Nice. I'm glad to hear he was decent for showing you the card art in the elevator. Patrick P, what's up, my man? How are you? All right, now let us talk about this. Oops. Yes, the Beyonder's curl was legendary. Right. I mean, come on, what are we doing? You know, when he was not changing up the universe, he was doing a little spritz action and then popping his collar, Kanye West style. I mean, what? It's such a boring look. It's just, what are we doing? Go all out with this look or don't do it at all. Lawson says, I think that Beyonder might make a better Maximus than a Matt. You're right. Exactly. It looks more like Maximus. Super nice. Beyonder used super Sogla. No, he did. Jibru, my niece has curly hair. She either loves it or hates it, depending on the day. Is it like a summertime thing? Did I get the? Oh, yes, I did. I absolutely did. All right, let's talk about this. We knew it was coming. I talked about it on the last live. You know, Amazon has their Prime Days sales event, October 8th, October 9th. For whatever reason, they decided to do Tuesday and Wednesday, and Target and Walmart were like, oh, you're not going to have this all to yourselves, player. Nah, we're not here for it. So they went nuts and they dropped a ton of stuff. I mean, it was like they had the great sale. You spend $40, you get $10 off. You spend $75, you get $20 off. It was like, yes, it is time. They had a bunch of new stuff available, sort of, kind of. I actually went to my closest Target because I looked online and all this new stuff dropped. I went to the store on Sunday, like, all right, bring it out. There was nothing, like nothing new. And I was like, all right, I don't need to go Monday. I don't need to go Tuesday, Wednesday, etc. I'll go today because clearly all that new stuff is going to be there on the shelf. So I can take a cool, hey, check out here, everything on the shelf. Nah, there was still nothing. There's a pallet that had G.I. Joe Raptor. I'm assuming the box looked a little too slim to be Road Pig. But if you happen to be up late at night and you went to Target's website, they had a rack of stuff. And I put the bat signal, the Jeff signal out to my brother. Was like, hey, you need some ideas for birthday presents. Here you go, player. You can make this happen right now. And it was like, oh, wow. So, you know, I definitely normally wait until the clearance for the legends. But with this sale, you can get these $22.99 figures for 16, and then with the extra sale, the $40 or the save 20. Try that again. Save 20 with $75 toy purchase. They were down to $12.76, and that's my all right. Let's go purchase price on the clearance figures. If they drop down to $6.89, you know, I'm really happy. Get the price match, but if I don't, I'm okay paying $12 for Legends because they're pretty cool. They do a good job with the figures. And so it was a good deal. Then one of my buddies texted the whole gang of us on our text thread. Check this out. This was craziness. It was so much stuff that you could have gotten on Sunday. It was insane. So you could get the Ghost Rider with his motorcycle for $34, Hulkbuster Iron Man for 44, Superior Spider-Man 1325. You get Venom 1835, Phoenix, the newest figure that just dropped for 1798. You get the Venom Carnage figure 1798 too. Then they have Star Wars Black figures 1399 for the Phantom Menace Darth Maul. If you don't want to get that 3-pack for whatever reason, Grand Admiral Thrawn and Ahsoka the White from the Black series from Ahsoka season 1 for 1038. Crazy. They had them drop down to 1399 as part of their sale earlier in the week. And then with the coupon, you can get them for 1038. Then they had the Shriek Hawks 1298, Raptor for 2624, and Road Pig for 3374. So I went on a massive Target run on Sunday. It's great. My tires are normally really great about stocking the shelves when they get new inventory, and none of them had anything new. It was like, what in the world? I had gone on Friday, had a crummy day, and I went to the Target a little bit further out of my reach because they said on the app, hey, this store happens to have the Ultimate Edition Vader for $16. It's like they're normally 22, which is crazy. I mean, I feel like they have gone back into the well of figures they've already done several times in elite form. So just making that price the standard elite price, I'm pretty happy with. And I went through, they had like 5 on the pegs. I was like, great, I get to choose the best paint job. I'm looking around like, yep, I think this one's good. And then for $17, I was like, let's fix the hat. I was like, maybe I should get the Chase because why not? And I went and I just got the one, being responsible. Went to self checkout because I went to the price checker, had them for $22.99. I was like, nope, the website says $16 or $16.98. Went to customer service and I was like, all set, let's do it. And I got street dated. And the guy was like, yeah, sorry, I can't sell them to you until Sunday. I'm like, why? And I never understand that. If it happened to get on the pegs, now I understand if it's on a pallet and I go, hey, random Target associate, can you open this for me? Even though it's got the big orange tape that says street dated until whenever. What if it's on the shelf and it's just hanging there? What does 2 days really matter? Especially, and I was thinking, all right, maybe the price is going to change because they had a sale on these figures, and come Sunday, he's going to be $22.99. He was still that price. And I went to 4 different Targets and culminating with that same Target that had all these Vaders on Friday. Guess what? They didn't have a one there. I was like, this is terrible. Fortunately, he's back in stock on the website. So, and because he wasn't available for pickup at the store, they said had him. I was able to get shipping to my house for free. So I got my man Vader, WCW Mauler, and this Joker looks great for $17. One of my best value figure pickups of this year. He looks great, and I wish I had an Ultimate Sting figure in all his various Surfer Sting looks to fight, pummel, and batter, go to town with Vader. And then there are lots of other things that I kept checking throughout this period of time. I would have been really thrilled to get a $10 Grand Admiral Thrawn. That'd have been pretty awesome. Like, yes, I will take him. And I'll take Ahsoka the White for $10 while you're at it. And sure, give me some Shriek Hawks. They were not on the website at all. But the biggest one that I wanted, especially with this sale, was the Studio Series 86 Optimus Prime. And I was like, I don't care. I mean, I wanted him and I wanted Phoenix for those low prices because, you know, they may not make it to clearance. And I kept checking Target's website. And then one early morning, like 5 a.m, he was in stock. Add to cart. I was like, yes, right now. And so I was able to get that order through. There wasn't a sorry, we sold this to you too fast. So today, Optimus Prime, Studio Series 86. Megatron must be stopped, no matter the cost. He's got the touch. And dude, I cannot wait to open this figure. I am so looking forward to this. One of my favorite characters. And I can't wait to see if he lives up to the hype, because when they debuted him on that live stream, it's like, oh, this might be the best figure that I get all year. So really looking forward to that, and so thrilled that he got him. So that's what I was able to get and pick up on this bloodbath that was this week of great figure sales. What did you all get? I know the chat was going. So let's see here. What all did, let's see, I have to zoom up a bit here. Slasher Con. I have a wild idea for a Marvel Legends Bafford Deluxe, and that's the Scarlet Beetle, specifically with the buggy eyes in his early appearances. I have to look that up. I mean, you've got me, Slasher Con. I have to check this out. David Thanos didn't like the Prime stuff. It was only $5 off of stuff. Oh no, my man, they had some actual good deals on Prime. Let me see if I can quickly pull up the dashboard, because there were some good deals, and some of which I did get. And I'm waiting on them to arrive. I forgot. Let's see here. Dashboard. There we go. So they had, as I slowly wait for the window to pop open. So they had the Cabal set, Marvel Legends for 63, Gladiator Hulk from Thor Ragnarok for 25, Ronin for 15, Guardians of the Galaxy comic book version. They had Naga Hide and his pets for $30. Not as cheap as the $13 that Target was selling them for, but there you go. Jinx, retro card back, Scarlet and Cobra Eel, 17, 18, and $19. And they had the WWE Lowrider for $27. Pretty good deals there. And then they had some other ones that I didn't need, so I didn't post those, but they did have some cool Amazon Prime deals. As long as Legends offers better head sculpts, more classic looks, and better body bucks, I'm absolutely cool. Okay, I'm going to say that for later. David Thanos says Target is messed up as soon as the 30% off toys finished. The Vader was available. Snatched up 2 more to see if I get the Ultimate. What's the deal with the Ultimate? You gotta send me a pic of that. Yeah, man, I woke up and saw, like, all right, let's see if Phoenix is back in stock. I was like, oh, the sale is over. I was like, oh man, she still went in stock, so I didn't feel that bad. That Jean Grey from, yeah, man, it was real, because I was checking like, come on, like I felt like I was on Wheel of Fortune, or spinning the big wheel on The Price is Right. Gee, bro, I couldn't buy any of that. I didn't get paid until today. Oh, I'm sorry, because it was the case for most of us, because they didn't have the stuff in stock. Then Doom. Same here, Jeff. Went to Target on Tuesday because the app said it has the new Phoenix Jean Grey and could use a Target circle to get it for 35 and was in stock. Did not find her. Dude, I went to 3 that said they had her. They went to the back. I'm like, sorry, we don't have them. I'm like, come on, guys. I really want to get her for this cheap price. And they don't care. I was like, oh, man. So there's still a few stores that claim to have her, but I didn't feel like taking a ride to be disappointed. Felix, wow, missed out on those deals. Yeah, it was rough. Retro Robo, I am kicking myself for missing that $17 Phoenix. She was nowhere to be found, so don't kick too hard. David, my app had the Legends at 16. Curious why it's different state to state. So no, they had them at 16. It was with that coupon, the buy, spend 40, get this price, spend 75, you get this price. So that's what took them down to 13. Blake Tarpley, Jeff, the birthday gods prevented you from ruining your birthday by not allowing you to grab a whole bunch of gifts for yourself. I mean, it kind of felt like, what's happening, Target? Why are you telling me no? I want to take advantage of these sales. They were not cooperating, Blake. Big Van Vader, man, dude, it was wild because you know back in the days when you could kind of watch what was going on a pay-per-view on pay-per-view if you didn't get it, where if it was just kind of like if you locked the station in kind of midway through and you could hear it because they didn't quite always make sure it was straight up. So I was listening over my grandparents, like, I felt like I was doing it on radio, like, oh no, Sting hit his head on the turnbuckle. What's gonna happen? It was crazy. I was like, but I want that version of Sting in Ultimate form because I thought him with the all white and the red scorpion was really sweet. So yeah, I want to see that. David Thanos, the more messed up thing is when it's time to put them on the shelf, they take forever. Right. So then when they put the stuff that shelf street dated, I'm like, nah, dude. And I hate the criminal feel where it's like, I'm sorry, sir, I've got to take this. Like, what do you think I'm gonna do besides hide it? So this perfectly painted figure that I made sure was the best of the five will be in my clutches and not some random dude. Cause it's like, did they really all sell by that point? Cause it's like maybe it's 10 o'clock on Sunday. Did they all sell out that fast? Probably not. Katie Hunter, what? Ultimates are $50 in my Walmart plus tax. Do not repeat. Buy them from Walmart because Walmart is charging a little bit extra for those figures anyway, and you really don't need to. I think I saw when I was looking for some other ones that they have a few, very few, for the actual $32 price point, but for the most part, they do have them up on a crazy price schedule and price point. And let me filter out this one because Target on their website doesn't necessarily they put like other outlets where you can buy stuff, and it's like, why are these figures so much money? But here you go, you can look on their website, and Target has them. So they've got the Ultimates back up for 22. But again, if you buy them and use the $10 off of the $40 purchase, the 20 off of the 75, you can still get it down. Not as great as it was before, but you can still get a good price. Excuse me. This set was 55 during that sale. So I would advise waiting until Black Friday. I got a feeling this is going to drop again or show up way cheaper at Ollie's where you can get good stuff cheap. It's funny. I put in the search Ultimate Edition, and this is what I put in the search: Ultimate Edition. No Ultimate Edition. Let me try Ultimate Legends, or just try Ultimate Edition Vader. See if he pops up. Target's website was no fun at all during this thing. I'm still trying to get an Ultimate 21 Cody Rhodes. I think 52 is the lowest that I've seen him for, which is infuriating. Let's see. Yeah, it's just they're wacky. And Walmart, since I did mention this, they will put some of this stuff up at a decent price, but it's just they don't cooperate very well either with their searches. Edition. I'm still trying to find Harlem Heat for both me and my guy David Thanos because it's been short. All right, so here's what they're rocking with here, and you can see Cody's 49. Maybe I should jump at it. Super overpriced. 34 is about average. If you need a Hollywood Hogan's 24, 25. Let's see. So they're too expensive. Kevin Owens, KO, the turncoat, it's $30 now. So they're way too much. Bobby Lashley, though, 32. You have to keep scrolling to get to the better price figures. But yeah, there are some that are actually well priced. The good prices, the ones that they actually should have these figures for, but whatever. All right, let's see what else we got. Mickey Rowe, what's up, my man? For this Target sale, I just got the Luke Cage and Iron Fist 2-pack and saved myself $10. Nice. That set is really good. And that was actually up on Friday. It was still there on Sunday when I returned to that same Target. But getting that on sale was a really good deal. Two-handed axe. I could not find Phoenix in my Targets. I know it was so frustrating because it was like, why is it so hard? And how does a site's website sell out of it something? I mean, it's like you really rarely see that with Amazon. It's not like, sorry, we're all out with so many of these Marvel Legends. Like, sorry, we're all out, fellas. It was weird. And don't have the sale when you got a new figure, maybe. I don't know. David Thanos, I couldn't find a Phoenix anywhere. Yeah. Clean up at Target. I got two. And I really want to get more. I mean, I got Vader in Prime. I really wish I could have gotten Phoenix, and I would have been ecstatic to get that Grand Admiral Thrawn for $10, but it was not meant to be. How much was that Optimus? I think he was after tax and no, shipping was free, like 72, I think, something like that. David Thanos, I couldn't find that Prime. On the website, he was impossible to find. It was like you had to put in it just so. And typically, what I do is if I find it, I just keep looking back through my search because it'll put up what you searched for recently. You couldn't just find him doing Transformers Studio Series 86 Optimus Prime. It's so wacky. Game Quest. Congrats. Thank you. Best part is you only need one Optimus Prime. Wait. I know. It's like, how many Prime figures? I mean, you got to get the best one with Optimus, right? Rick H. I've been in that battle and I've worked in retail. Me too. It's the manager's call, but a product makes it to the floor. They ought to honor the sale of the product. That was my thinking. I mean, I was gonna go nuts over it because I figured I'd just go back over there Sunday. Yeah, because I also figured my other closest stores would have it, but I am very glad and happy to get Vader. Kind of collected. Oh, you did get Phoenix. Nice. I'm glad to hear somebody was able to. Did your store actually have her on the shelves, or did you have to get her from the website? Slasher Con. Oh, Jeff, I just got my 86 Optimus today. Same. And there was so much fun to be had. The trailer is a massive improvement on the Earthrise version in every way. Nice. I'm so excited about that. That's going to be a fun opening. Eric T, what's going on? That Target sale got me for new Parallax and that show. That's right. Him and Steel went up to G.I. Joe Road Pig and Uncanny Wolverine. Amazon got me for Naugahyde. Solid week. And this is not even the Black Friday month of sales that we're going to see soon. And I mean, for some of the Hasbro stuff, it's like, well, maybe they'll sell it cheaper when we get the big Black Friday sale at the end of November, because that's always pretty good. And, you know, in your Prime Pulse Premium member, you can get a little bit more, maybe 35% off of stuff. So that's where you got to have to leave a few dollars for a few months later. So, or a few weeks later. Looking forward to it. Then Doom. I picked up Super 7 Silverhawks Quicksilver, the new Kratos figure for Prime Days. Oh, what do you think of the Kratos figure? Maurice didn't really pick up anything, still recovering from pre-orders. My Joy Toy Turtles are currently somewhere in Illinois waiting for a USPS pickup, though. Nice. So, what's the deal on the Joy Toy Turtles? You feeling them, like them? Quamel kept hoping I'd bump into the G.I. Joe Tiger Force wreckage and Tiger Paw, but alas, no luck. I did see that some people were able to find them and were taking advantage of that sale. Greg Archer. Yep, I got Naugahyde for 30 on Prime. Thanks to Jeff. Nice. Also got Tiger Force Roadblock and Tripwire pack for 40. And Mayfex Cap and Daredevil. Is it Daredevil? And Raptor came in yesterday. What do you think about Raptor? I saw some pictures with him without that big old mech wing setup he had. And I was like, I wonder if I could just maybe go to Joann's Fabrics and find the one lady who made a quilt off of bird feathers and then just cut that up into a wing deal for him, because he looks pretty cool. I just don't like all that fancy updated mech wing deal. It's like, dude, Raptor's not supposed to be cool in the traditional sense. It's not that dude. That seems something more that Storm Shadow, Firefly, or Zartan would use, not Raptor. David Thanos did a store pickup for 2 Vaders. They gave me 2 regulars. Nice. Kurt Angle, 2 Farouk, regular and Chase. Nice. 80s Alf and some other NECA stuff. Couldn't believe NECA. I know. And I was like, shoot, I wanted to get some more of those Dungeons and Dragons figures that I've got a couple of. I was like, oh man. And then they sold out, of course. And that when there's sales, the FOMO is real. Retro Robo got in with the $35 pre-order price for Phoenix on Big Bad Toy Store, but I have a nagging fear that they're going to sell all their stock, the full 50 before sending me mine. Paranoid much? They will honor it. They're really good on that kind of stuff. Billionaire, uh-oh. You got me excited and hyped up. Time to check Walmart's. Because you made me, you hurt my feelings on 2 levels. Picked up classified Alpine, which I desperately want, at Toys R Us. It's like, man, all the feels, no Toys R Us. So what do you think of Alpine? Oh, my bad, not the Ultimate, the Chase. See how deep wrestling fans will get that one. Maurice, also, finally got my Heat Boys, not Hot Boys. Samurai Pizza Cat, been waiting on that for ages. Did it deliver? You happy with it? Roberts Infinite Realms. Target, I got Kurt Angle and Jim Neidhart new foundation gear really cheap. Fastest shipping I've seen arrived today. When you order it yesterday, because they were sending that stuff out a whole new door. It's pretty fun. Maurice, would have been nice to get some of those Target deals, but not available to me. Could you have shipped them to your PO box and made that happen? Jibber, I've had really helpful Target employees. Same. I mean, if you noticed, I was not complaining about the Target employees because the associates are tradition. I mean, gosh, I think I've had one bad experience in like 2 years. And I think they thought I was a reseller and was like, what are you talking about? I don't look skeevy at all. And but yeah, they're really nice. Problem is it still shows them in stock if someone is walking around with them in their cart. I saw a dude buying what I came for as I walked in once. Just have to use your League of Assassins smoke pellet, and then poof, we are the initiative. Devin B got new Moon Knight. What do you think? Raptor, Jinx, Cersei Black Knight, Commander Steel, McFarlane 66 Batman, Movie Blue Beetle, Motu Faker, New Eternia. What? I didn't know they had one of him. Fun week. I gotta check out this Faker. I didn't realize they had a New Eternia version of him. Felix, I got 2 Transformers. Oh, Transformers TMNT. Thanks to you telling me the deal. Nice. Got NECA Megan. Loyal subjects, all 4 IDW Turtles, McFarlane, Batman, Val Kilmer, and Odin. Ships from GameStop. Nice. You had a good haul, Felix. Right. We need an Ultimate Edition Cactus Jack. Bang, bang. James, you know it, man. It's all about that competition. They're like McFarlane, getting news of some new Marvel figures dropping. Oh, not on my watch. Here's 3 new figures you can pre-order and get next week, fellas. Right. Exactly. It's like, and do you all ever do the thing where if you get to Target kind of early, let's say they open at 7, they don't. But let's say they open at 7, and you're at your car in the parking lot because you don't want to be like hanging outside the line waiting for the door to open, and you see somebody else pull up into there, and it's like, I think this might be a collector. And is this collector going for something I want? And we all know that walk through Target, pass through the clothes, and then go, all right, where's the guy going? And then they keep walking to the grocery section. It's like, yes, you're not here for what I'm here for. So yeah, that's that panic going into the store early. No, I understood what you're saying, Greg. Vintage Bob, I'm still waiting. Shout out Jodeci on Target to restock Warbird. I doubt I'll be getting her anytime this year. That's why I hate these stupid store exclusives. I stopped looking, admittedly, after I got mine, and I thought most people on the chat had gotten her because I was posting up like, "Hey, here's Warbird." I'm looking on the app. That's why I'm looking down. With Jean Grey, maybe Carol won't be the most popular one because there was a minute where she was pretty all over. There's that initial fear of like, oh no, we can't get her. And then it seemed like everybody here had her. I didn't realize you didn't get her. Otherwise, I would have kept posting when she came in and out of stock on their website. And shocker, she's not pulling up easily on a search. But now that I know you're still looking for her, I will. Oh, my hat feels like it's leaning to the side too much. I'll let you know. Fingers crossed. There you go, Kamel. Snake Eyes, I never the street date thing. It's like I wonder if there's like anything else where they're street dating. Like, sorry, ma'am, you can't get this new Tabitha purse because it's street dated till Sunday. Like, really? What are we doing? Yeah, ringside. Yeah. And I always filter them out. It's just a pain to do that. Walmart is no fun, says Lone Dragon. I just want to pay MSRP for Venom and Tatsu. Why don't you want my money, Walmart? Yeah, we might be in for some more pain later on next week. Bobo, what's up? How you doing? David Thanos also got in the mail Retro Coco, the $50 Phoenix from Amazon, and just got the Booker T. Chase. Where'd you get Booker from? Jibber, I had that Phoenix on the way from BBTS along with the Zatanna statue, ML, Marvel Legends Dracula, an X-Men 97 pin set, a Slimer pin, and Marvel Legends Kingpin. Kingpin is from my brother. Nice. What did you say about Phoenix? I must have missed it. Oh, David Thanos says we're hoping to find Prime before Target Circle Week ends. Hopefully. Because he wasn't on sale like the other stuff. So you can, let me see if I can pull him up again on my app. Here he is. Try to enter that exactly in, and I think he should show up for you. Let's see if he is not available for shipping right at this moment. So hopefully get up early in the morning. That's what I did. G Bruce says, I'm gonna use that overtime pay for some of those sales. My brother's kids are getting mad spoiled for Christmas this year. Nice. Marie's definitely liking them. Can't wait to get them in my hands. Also looking forward to those new turtles from Ling Jae-hun. I wonder if I said that even remotely correct. What are those? Christopher Bowes, what's going on? I'm glad you're here because we're talking about the topic that you suggested. So very good. David Thanos got the email from Ringside. Both my NWO 2 packs will be here Saturday. 2 sweet. His hair was perfect. Yeah, I gotta get those pre-orders in for. I gotta get my order in for the Outsiders. I gotta get my pre-orders in for the Steiners. And then I gotta order the Dudley Boys. A lot of wrestling stuff going. Greg Archer, Raptors surprisingly awesome. Oh, is he? Okay, I'm glad to hear that. Seeing some of the pictures, they're like, maybe my opinion has changed a little bit. Retro Robo got the Marvel 85 years Hulkbuster, but I was upset because a faceplate had a defect in the plastic. Tried to fix it, but made it worse. Well, I mean, you could use that like Hulk is smashing his head in. It could be battle damage. Using the Tony Stark head until I can track down another. Hopefully you will find it. Also, Destiny Road 2-pack. Yeah. Rick Cage, I'm guilty. Too many primes. Siege. MDLX 30 Super Ultimates, MP10, several third-party versions. Yes. I do try to keep up with most of them, but yes, you're right, G Brew. I'm like, because I am like 9 minutes behind from where the chat is. Well, I am 9 minutes ago from where you all are chatting right now. Christopher Vose. I've had Gargoyle Lexington pre-ordered at BBTS for probably over a year. I'm starting to think I should check Evil Bay. King Collector. If I seen the Magic Square light of peace, Optimus Prime. That's my main Prime. I feel like people are sleeping on Magic Square. They make great Transformers, even in smaller scale. I've never heard of that one. So now it's another one to look at. Does he transform too? DJ Jedi. Yeah, target search function is trash. I literally typed Transformer Studios Studio 86. Optimus Prime got nothing. Not even so much as it is. I mean, it's like a maze to find stuff. I put in G.I. Joe Classified series, and they're like, what are you talking about? No, the figures you have on your website. It is, I do not understand their whole thing at all. It is so wild. It's so frustrating. It's like, why are you making this so hard? Speaking of G.I. Joe Classified series, if you do want to take advantage of the sale, and these guys were not affected by the early prime competition sales, you can still get them and take advantage of the sale because it's right now. Road Pig, the latest addition to the Dreadnought Happy family, is still available. Use that, and he is a straight up take advantage of this because he's already over $40, so you can get him right away. Now they had this down to 38. I would wait on this because I am assuming they're not going to sell out of all of these in the stores. So you can probably get this a lot cheaper, maybe even as early as next month. And Raptor is also still available. So you can get him, pair him up with Road Pig, get some new wacky Cobras added for cheaper. And you can buy his tank. I don't think that's right. And then this is the other G.I. Joe Classified series figures that show up, which are not G.I. Joe Classified series. I don't understand the search. It's broken. But that's what's there. No, they don't. That's not fun for people who eat them. You're on it, Austin. G-Bro used bare hand for my 2016 Rogue with my first appearance Rogue. It does wonders for the figure. Wish there was a way to do wonders to that. Well, her evil head sculpt was fine. I just wish they had a happier face too. David Thanos was going to skip on Nightheart, but that gear pops on the shelf. Going to wait for clearance because it's like there might be one figure in every wave that everybody wants, but then the other three are like, I'll wait until he's $13 again, guys. And he will be, so we know that's coming. Maurice, love that pizza cat, Speedy, and hoping they make the rest of them. Target doesn't ship to freight forwarders, unfortunately. Sorry to hear that. That sucks. Game Quest. King Collector, I'm with you on Magic Square. Fantastic figures. Engineered and highly compatible with the Diaclone reboot line. Nice. All right, so Magic Square. Let's write it down. Hit you with the Magic Square. All I got. All right. Thoughts on the NECA Planet of the Apes? You know, I've never really been into Planet of the Apes. I'm sure their figures look great because NECA stuff is always awesome, but I don't have any attachment to be like, I can't believe they messed up Caesar's head like this. So, what do you think? Do you like them? Cheaper. Walgreens was the worst. I'm so glad Hasbro stopped doing exclusives with them. I imagine Hell's calling Walgreens only explains to the employee 6 times that no, I'm not looking for Funko Pops. You know, for the most part, I didn't have horror stories with the Walgreens exclusives. I think my area had like 5 or 6. Like I actually miss going to Walgreens because there's no reason for me to go anymore. But when they had exclusives, I was there like, you know, that was part of my figure run when I was going to like an area that would have a Walmart, a Target, a GameStop. Let's see what's up at GameStop. GameStop. Let's see what's up at Walgreens. Do they have the exclusives? And if they didn't have them right away, they tended to be pretty good about here. We got them online for you to pick up in store or ship to you. So I didn't dislike them. I know some people did. I wish they were still in the game because that was another outlet to get more Marvel Legend exclusive figures. Slasher Gun. Irony is the word commander isn't even on the list. Yeah, it's, I don't know what they're doing with some of this stuff. Rick Cage. Yes, Jeff. We know that feeling. I compare it to the Highlander. I can feel the quickening of another collector nearby. Right. It's like high alert. Got to get there. And he started doing the walking fast, not running because you don't want to, make a scene. But it's like, come on. get distracted. Oh, your shoelace is untied. I'm going to find this exclusive figure first. It's crazy. Roberts, I had to go to the store to get Warbirds, but they had like 10. My nearest target is a trip, but got her. Yeah, it's like, it was wild because some were just like, here's all the Warbirds. And then I guess others still are waiting to get them. Two-handed axe. Yeah, I gave up looking for Warbird a long time ago. That sucks. I'm seeing that Ross is now getting Kamakura. So maybe Ollie's, because Ollie's is like, yo, here you go. Here's some new figures. David Thanos says, uncross the fingers. Ugh, I have an extra Warbird. People, David Thanos is looking out for you. And also, David, you're still looking for Stevie Ray too? Because I know you were looking for Harlem Heat both ways. So if you happen to see them, hit up David Thanos first and then let me know. Don't thank me. They are a guy, David Thanos. $35. Man, I can't stand them. That is the exclusives I can't stand because they do not. Walmart's infuriated with those Monday Night War figures. They will do solid work with the rest of their WWE stuff. But these Monday Night War figures have been a nightmare to get. Oh, was it an accident? And if so, let us know. Maybe we'll help you out with it. John, if anyone wants to know which Marvel Legends will be on sale soon, just ask me which figs I bought recently at full price. Those same Legend figures are guaranteed to be 40% off a few days later. I think it's with Target. You can go back and get the price adjusted. But oh man, that used to be me. It was like, seriously, I just bought the figure. And I'm still, and I don't know why, because I shouldn't be hating on people having an opportunity to get them, but I was so pressed. Just gotten out of the dentist when the Studio Series Bumblebee went up for pre-order. And I was like, oh, excuse me, scrambling to get that figure. And I think I got it from Pulse. Maybe, no, I got it from Entertainment Earth. That's right. And then, of course, I see that figure every other city I go. Every video, it's still the same beat. So it's really crazy to see that figure everywhere. Because you just never know which figures are going to be, selling out really fast or never to be outside of the peg again. It's crazy. Roberts. Oh, I found Booker and Steve Ray at my Walmart. So miracle. My Walmart gets very little. Also got Sandman. Exit light. Oh, Dragon. I never saw it 16 though. The lowest I saw was 23. That's weird. Well, I think the 16 was when you applied the sale to her. So that's probably where that one. So you would have probably got her for 16 if you got all three of them. I think the math still works. Dark Knight 297 got a 12-figure haul coming in from Big Bad Toy Store. Nice. And Cobra Commander coming in from Prime tomorrow. Nice. Very cool. Doom. Kratos is a decent 6-inch figure. Comes with his mace, 2 fist hands, along with his grip hands, his open shield, and when it's closed. Can't beat it for the price. Paint looks good. Very good. Those figures look really good. I'm glad to hear you dig it. So, yeah, I'm really curious to see where they go with that line. Robert, still not got my outsider ship notice. Yeah, they said there was a delay because of the port closing for all of like 4 days. Christopher Rose, I suggested the topic after recently deciding to start upgrading my generations. Transformers. Every time I think I'm out, Hasbro pulls me back in. Yeah, those studio series have been killing me because it's like, I just got the Earthrise, the War for Cybertron, but you got to go with the movie versions. Can you share me the figure on the ground? Which one? Help me out. Oh man, the lighter piece is my MP Optimus. I had no idea about this thing. Lawson got the Destiny Road 2 packs. My favorite version of Rogue. It's her classic villain look. The look she had when she joined the X-Men, and her Secret Wars look. Enough said. Absolutely. Would have loved a second Rogue head with the streaks on the side, but asking Legends for extra accessories, it's like asking a Scorpion not distinguished. It ain't. They've done so much better with the accessories. That's why I was so surprised that Pat was so bare bones. they've actually done much better, including alternate heads and sensible accessories. The Luke Cage and Iron Fist pack, for example, was loaded with stuff. We had angry heads for both, hand sculpts that made sense. I just don't know what happened with Rogue and Destiny. It's crazy. Weren't we supposed to hear a new reveal from Marvel Legends? No. Dan said they're taking a little pause. And I think they'll be back in November with some exciting things. Thank you. Appreciate that. Henry G, I'm pretty new to the WWE Ultimate line. Is there a Bret Hart figure in that line? Yes, there's two. I think it's just two. So one came really early in the line, wave two. It's him and his black, actually, there's three black singlet, pink tights. And then they've got one where it's from Target Legends. He's all pink. And then Walmart has a Monday Night Wars exclusive one where he's in all black. So you've got some options with him. Is it going to cost you an arm and a leg? I don't know necessarily because Ringside Collectibles does tend to have them, the Ultimates. So you might be able to find a good price for one. Let's see. Not right now. You may be able to find an Ultimates Bret Hart without paying too much. Granted, I have all three. Bret's my dude, so I had to make sure I got basically any and every one they did. Actually, there was a Walmart by me that had him. Let me check to see later tomorrow if he's still around because that might help you. Nice. I accidentally turned on Amazon and I got the preview window and I'm digging the score the most. All right, WWE Ultimate. That's what I'm talking about. About time. Jeez. Game Sunday was atrocious. You can get the black and pink for $40. Those figures typically sell for $32, so that's a solid price for them on Amazon. If you want, I'll send you the link. But yeah, that's a solid price point for him. Bret figures tend to go up there, so this one, the all pink one, the $70 one, that's a Target exclusive. And actually, it looks like you can get this Bret for $27. So, and this Walmart one, let me check on my store. I might be able to help you out there. All right, let's see here. What else we got? Ryan, I've got the Siege versions of Sideswipe, Mirage, and Blue Streak. I would like to upgrade them to better Earth mode. Right. Intimate Snob. The only place worse than Target is Walmart when it comes to pricing. Was Walgreens. They would keep figures like they were fired. Yes. It's crazy. They did no clearance on those figures. Like, why are they still 20? Yeah, I'm with you on that. Henry G, I was pretty good on getting exclusives at Walgreens. Right. Marvel Legends, Black Series, Transformers, even Mattel DC Multiverse. They were a gold mine for me. It's like, I mean, I had to do a little searching maybe, but that was because like after the first sighting, I went to Walgreens. I thought they were pretty solid. Like after a month or so, where it was like no trouble finding them, because I was really excited to get that Baron Zemo. Great job, one of their best exclusives. DJ Jedi, biggest purchase of the week for me was MF Doom reaction figure that came with the cereal bowl and box for the 20th anniversary reissue of MM Food. Nice, James Green. I will. Thank you. Jibru, Ohio Walgreens are absolute. They were. I'm sorry to hear that because mine were solid. Hey, Ryan, you and me both. Hopefully, we get Flynn on Retro Card next year. The wait has been too long. Yeah, the Transformers team said the Studio Series 86 Bumblebee would be an evergreen figure and will continuously be restocked. Again, not hating, but it for so long. And I'm happy, thrilled that I did not go and buy any of those ridiculously expensive second market prices for Bumblebee. I was like, just wait. You're compromising. And I'm glad I did because I really love that figure. And I'm happy for everybody else that gets the chance. I do think there's some other ones they could reissue, make it easier for people to get, but whatever. The best Brett is the Target one in all pink. If you didn't have Brett, just wait. There'll be a newer reissue soon. He and Hogan and Ultimate Warrior seen a big, yeah, you won't have to overpay for him. Henry G, I'm trying to do definitive looks for my wrestling figures, mainly because I'm trying to limit the size of the rabbit hole. It's going to go like that. But Cass like the Hitman will get every version I can afford. Yes, he's the dude. What's up, Lefty C Lions? BK, what's up? Greg Archer, just order road pay for 35. Absolutely. Did you just get him or did you get a Raptor too? Okay, and finally, because I've talked as usual way too long. And speaking of rabbit holes, oops. I mean, it's 9:30. We haven't talked about the main topic. That's not surprising given me talking about figures, but whatever. We all have to go to work tomorrow. And I've got a game to watch. All right, so let's see. Really fast before we get to the topic at hand. New McFarlane Marvel stuff. These look fun. I didn't know I was gonna kind of be on the sidelines digging this line, but it's really cool. That Hulk actually turned out really well. And I think he should be commended because there's not really a lot of situations where the figure doesn't, or statue in this case, looks dramatically different than what we see. That's cool. The whole wave is up for pre-order come in December because, Todd didn't wait. What's up? What's up? Dudley Boys are dropping. They're going to ship November 1st. I am loving that they're in their ECW looks. Again, it's another pre-order I got to do quickly because this is my favorite look for them. We got Sandman. I'm hoping we get an Elite or Ultimate version of Tommy Dreamer so I can throw on different t-shirts for him. But yeah, it's really cool to get some real ECW stars in their ECW looks. I don't have to get a WWE version of the Dudleys and just go, well, here you go. Not straight up ECW style for them. New additions to King of Fighters. Kim joining the 98 crew, $85. Not a bad deal. I'm curious now with the shorter, smaller scale and Jada Toys in the mix. Are we going to see them tackle King of Fighters? Maybe. And then this guy just got this 2-pack just opened, just reviewed it. Captain Enoch and the Night Trooper. And I would buy another one if it was just Night Troopers because this would be a great way to army build. But Walmart has them on sale right now. So if you missed out on a really good 2-pack, definitely get it now. Also, Walmart Collector Con drops in 6 days, 12 hours, 27 minutes, and 16 seconds. My main want for this, of course, Quicksilver and his original Brotherhood of Evil Mutants attire, his original Avengers attire. That's why they threw that on there. And he's got the hair right. This really looks good. So looking forward to this guy. He's got some hand sculpts added onto the mix just for us. And then Syndicate Collectibles is like, oh, we didn't forget y'all. The Double Dragon Billy and Jimmy Lee figures are coming, and these guys look great. I can't wait to get them. Hopefully they'll work with the Storm Collectibles or the Jada Toys collectible figures. Either way, I'm going to get the Sons of the Dragon. And yes, and it's not like they've got to do massive work, but the new head sculpts, cool stuff. I'm digging these figures. All right. Now I've talked so much. Let's see. What did everybody else say before I go here? Rick Cage, I got Moonstone and Century from my Walgreens for $10 each. Saw Binary, but got Carol way back when I first, I need to get Binary now since they're going into the Starjammers. I wouldn't mind Moonstone now that I got more into the later era of the Thunderbolts. I did get that Century. David Thanos, I said I was going to stick to definitive figures, but here I am with 15 Undertakers and 20 Hogans. See, the thing is with those guys is you can still work with that because, I got to get an 84 version. Got to get an 86. He looked different. I've got to get a 94. I've got to get a WCW one. And I've got to get a Hollywood. Then I got to get an NWO Hollywood. Then I got to get a Wolfpack Hogan. As long as the character evolves, and this is what makes getting one version of a wrestler really hard, unless it's like a Stone Cold or Goldberg, where they have one set look that doesn't change, they alter their look. And even Goldberg does, because he's got the white and black, and then he's got the gray beard. their looks change over the years where it's like, well, I mean, just look at Randy Orton. You can get the young, fresh face evolution guy, and then you can get the legend, no longer the legend, excuse me, legend killer. You got old man Randy Orton with old man body and old man muscles. It's wild. So it's really hard with wrestling figures. Agreement. The WWE Ultimate Edition Brett in all pink has one of the better heads too. The one with the hair on his face looks 90% like him, which is better than the ones that are like 40% like him. Ryan Daly, I can't confirm this, but I was told by someone who claims he heard it from Sergeant Slaughter, and he's Maggot himself, that Mercer's coming to the classified line soon, as well as Desert Camo Sarge. Interesting. Game Quest. Just an FYI that Walmart now has pre-orders available for retro carded Bumblebee and Gears. Grab Gears, something fierce. That faceplate. Good figure. David Thanos got the Dudleys. I just wonder why they didn't do the black wrist tape on Bubba. At least white is really easy to repaint as opposed to white on black. When did they drop that Quicksilver? He's not really available for pre-order. They have it open, kind of a holding pattern. So you won't be able to buy him until October 17th. So it's not a thing where you missed him. There you go. They made a nice little convenient box so we can see. So 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So 10 o'clock for everybody on the East Coast. So there you go. Get ready. You have to take a bathroom break at that point. Definitely maybe pick it up. If they go to clearance, I may grab some. Christopher Rose, will Storm Collectibles release a special edition Bimmy Double Dragon figure? This is Syndicate Collectibles. This is not Storm Collectibles. I don't know where we're gonna see it from them. They really do? That's crazy. Let me know how much they're charging for it. That's crazy. Hey guys, that's a nice scout story. Yeah, he does look cool. G-Brew. For me, the Walgreens Fantastic Four, except Johnny. I might have entered Fantastic Four along with Retro Johnny. Who's Johnny? She said. All right. I don't know how. We got to 940. Now it's time. Christopher Vose asked this question when I was like, hey guys, I could use some ideas for show topics. And Christopher was like, hey, make sure I get to it. And I did not respond, Christopher, just because I wanted to hold it until I put it up for an episode. When to stop replacing figures with upgrades? Because I feel like there's some where there's some minuscule changes and it's like, I could do this. Maybe I want to upgrade. But I think it actually works out pretty good, like an iPhone, where you don't buy every update. You wait till a few pile up, and then it's like, oh, wow, this figure is amazing. So with like Spider-Man, I'll let him work some kinks out of different versions. Oh, look, he's got an ab twist. He's got the ball jointed neck peg. Oh, he's got articulated feet. To when they've got all those kinks worked out, and it's like, now he's pinless. So that's what I tend to do. There's some, like G-Brew, I'm digging the Fantastic Four. I like the retro ones with the blue and white just a little bit more because I think those colors pop. But with Fantastic Four, again, not upset having the black ones. They rock that look for such a long time, so I'm okay with it. What are y'all doing? Let's see what y'all think. I wish the flames on Retro Johnny were yellow and not red. Yes, that does kind of feel like it's off for it. Lone Dragon, I got to find the money for the Falcon Coral Pack, Horde Troopers, and Laurel and Hardy. Quick! When is that Kickstarter in? Oh, they will go perfect in that video game show. Vintage Bob, I only upgrade when I can get a more comic accurate version, like the latest Vision versus the metallic one. Yes. Or sometimes females for double jointed elbows, but only for characters I really like. David, the good thing if you collect wrestling figures, once they make an ultimate, you can stop there. Yes. Oh, that's coming quick then. Greg Archer. Hey, I forgot about that Falcon Coral Pack coming. Plus, they're charging for Starduster the 14th. Glad I said no to that one. All right, let's see what y'all do here. Oh, James Green said, what picks did y'all get this week? I Hit big thanks to Jeff. Got the WWE Lowrider, Ultimate Vader for 1608. Got the regular Chase and the WWE Big Rigs at Ollie. Nice. Lawson says as long as Legends offers better head sculpts, more classic looks, and better body bugs, I'm absolutely to upgrade a figure with the new Legends release. Jay Wood says just upgraded my Marvel Legends cap to the new Mayfex one. Not disappointed. Can't wait for Daredevil now. Vintage Bob said, I'll only upgrade if I can get a more okay, did get that one. Thank you for repeating, because when did you post that? 846. Thank you. Weebo Jones says, are we still trying to answer the question in the title? Took a very long detour to get there, but yes, I stopped once I realized the Legends design team refused to give us a definitive Spider-Man. I got the Mayfex. They did it right the first time. I do like that look. It does look very cool. Let's see here. So that's everyone that I saw. Oops, there we go. Lawson says, I'll buy new Hulk figures if they're well sculpted. There's been a lot of variations on his look over the years, and I'll always be down for 60s, 80s versions of him. Yes. Vintage Bob wants to know, when you upgrade a character, do you keep the older one or sell it off? The original Marvel Legends Cyclops from Hasbro is still on my shelf. The original Toy Biz Iron Man Series 1 is on my shelf. I was selling figures off when I upgraded, but I kind of like the older ones because they've survived for so long. It's like, nah, I'm not going to trade this out. 80th Hulk is still my favorite thus far. Mine too. Wait, is that? Oh yeah, 80, because they're on 85th now. Yes. G-Rom, good with my Liefeld cable. I don't really need that figure to be upgraded. Same with 90s Boom Boom. Yeah, those are really fun, and they definitely capture how Liefeld drew them. Rick Cage, I buy mostly imports. Hasbro Marvel Legends irks me with so-called updates. Do the thing right the first time. I like my Carol and MCU Winter Soldier Natasha. Don't need the new Warbird and Widow. Blake says, I thought I was good with the last Black Suit Spider-Man with pegs, but now with the Secret Wars version because of nostalgia, and Shield's supposed with the original one, not because he's pegless. The Shield is kind of fun. Roberts, I passed on a bunch of upgrades. I'm good with several recent. Pinless on figures that haven't had it is my best, hugest draw. Nice. King Elector. I've been dealing with this topic for a few months because I've been thinking about going back to some Toy Biz stuff, like the Spider-Man classic, Sandman, and Scorpion. Yes, I have those too. The old Scorpion is probably the best. Scorpion is a little bit tricky just because his tail takes up so much shelf space, but I do like the massive size, and I think they did a great job sculpting all his cool details. I think he'll be a pretty easy one for me to pull up. But yeah, I really thought they did a nice job with that figure. Scorpion. Should Mattel do a black Scorpion figure? Could they get away with that one? They don't need Sting for that. Yes, very easy to pull up really quickly. So that Toy Biz one, he's got size to him. I like the sculpt, except for the ball jointed hips. But that Scorpion tail is, whew, you can actually bend the Hasbro one. So that helps. And because he's got the green face, I kept this old one too. So very cool. Gee, bro, I usually trade or give away my older figures. Who do you find and trade your figures with? 80. I love that Wolverine figure. He's underrated. I wish they would do that exact color scheme with that look for Wolverine. Steven, I started collecting Marvel Legends in 2020. I missed out on a lot of good figs, but I got them all as upgrades and reissues. Sabretooth, you definitely won there. Moon Knight, Kraven, and Silver Surfer, and now Punisher. Yeah, so I think with like the big dogs, or even like a character like Moon Knight, you're almost okay waiting for the upgrade. But yeah, some of them are like, yo, it's time for a new version of this character. Maurice, I've only recently started seriously collecting figures, so I haven't really had the upgrade issue. I think the only ones might be Nightcrawler and a Black Widow. Those are two good upgrades. Ryan, I'm selling the old figures I've upgraded. Where are you selling them? On eBay? Lawson, I still don't think they've given us a great classic Ben Grimm. Walgreens was okay, but too modern still. Read an old comic, Legends team. Reprints are available. Yes. Retro Robo. I'll stop upgrading my Marvel Legends when they can make them little robots that can fight each other and then return to the pose on the shelf when I'm done. Excuse me, being entertained. The thumbs up and the thumbs down. Jeebrew, Mr. Sinister is perfect. I don't need that version of Essex upgraded. I don't care about pins. Same. Same with the Hasbro Build-A-Figure Apocalypse. He's fine the way he is. I don't need a different one. Oh, yeah. He's a really nice figure, too. They'll probably still have plastic capes. No, Retro Robo. They're changing. Dr. Doom's got a cloth one. Greg, I sold my Daredevil Electra and Bullseye 3-pack to pay for my Mayfex Daredevil. My cap isn't worth selling. Which one? Devin B. I enjoy buying new versions of figures. It's like buying comics of favorite characters by different writers, artists. I have so many Batman figures from different designs. Never give up. Never surrender. It is kind of like a fun thing when you're able to just pull a whole bunch of the same kind of figure where it's like, oh, check this out. This is cool. So I'm with you on that end. That's probably where as I do more figure reviews where it's like, it's kind of cool having all these different versions of a character to pull out there. Let's see how easy a Wolverine. Then there's all the Marvel Legends Wolverine figures. Let's see if I have a nope. Let's try this Wolverine. Wolverine does have a lot of figures and a lot of different variations of different versions of Wolverine. There we go. This is the picture I was looking for. Exactly what you're talking about, Devin. So there's all my tiger stripe Wolverines. And again, I think the one to the far left has the most accurate to the comic book color scheme for Wolverine. If they just gave him the mask, I'd be in business. But yeah, I mean, I dig these. And this one has the old school belt buckle, which is why it's probably still my favorite one, even though it's missing the jink. Yeah, I wish they gave guys huge shoulders and proportions. Right, Green Man. Lawson. Also, we've never gotten a classic Human Torch. You know, without ears, all that modern stuff. Kirby and Burn version would be nice. Yes. We got next year with the movie, so holding out hope. Patrick P. I put Domino's head on Lilith's body. How did it turn out? Do you like it? Jeebrew. I trade figures I weed out of my collection in various stores. The exchange used to be good for that, but they don't take loose figures anymore. So probably Toy Hunters in Mansfield. That's interesting. Why don't they take loose figures? Brian, Roland, what's up, Brian? I do Mayfex for DC and Jetro Classified. No worries on upgrades. Well, I mean, you know, because geez, it started off with the Classified series. We're like, these figures are great. Oh, wait, you're going with a real American hero design? Well, I guess I'm upgrading Duke, Cobra Commander, Roadblock, Scarlet, Stalker. Yeah, so it's funny because there were some where I was like, I think I'm good with the 6-inch version of this character. And then it's like, oh, well, you went for the old classic version. I guess I'm upgrading. But yeah, the Mayfex DC figures, really solid. Snake Eyes. Kind of stop collecting DC figures from McFarlane because most of the time it's always a new Batman or a new Joker. I think with Batman, and to a lesser extent Joker, he can kind of get away with it because there's so many different artists who've done different versions of Batman, and you don't have to buy them. So I was like, I don't like this look. Like Bullseye Batman's kind of fun. I don't need that one. Or just insert any random one. But there are some that I'm like, that's a cool variant. I got to grab that one. Michael Solis says, I only try to upgrade my Marvel Legends if all the upgrades combine to be a nice figure buck. But then again, I have every Spider-Man since 2016. How many Spider-Man figures do you think that is? Because I bet it's a bunch. Just got to notice that my Mayfex cap is about to ship. Woo woo. Nice. Lawson, you're right, Jeffrey. That Wolverine from the Hulk Wolverine 2-pack is dope. Greg Archer. I can't remember what weight my cap was in, but it's not the 20th or Bucky cap. Worries, would love to get that first appearance Wolverine for my classic X-Men. How much is he? I have no idea. But hopefully he's not too expensive. Green Man. Speaking of upgrades and Domino, she needs one with that new Black Widow body. Yes, she'd be a good choice for that. King Collector. The Toy Biz stuff is just better than some of my Hasbro Marvel Legends retro. For example, Hobgoblin, Green Goblin, Venom, Vulture, even that Doc Ock. My retro Sandman just got me looking at Toy Biz again. Definitely with you on Green Goblin. I think this new Venom is better. Vulture, it's a real toss-up because that Toy Biz Vulture is great. Doc Ock, I think the newer one from Hasbro, when you plug in the Toy Biz tentacles, which do fit, is a better upgrade. But the Sandman, I'm with you. David, what kills me is when you buy one for the collection because it's the one you think is the best one. Then a few months later, here's an upgrade. Yeah, it's like not cool, guys. So that's why I kind of like waited out for a little bit. And then it's like, great, I'm good now. G Bruce says, I'm good on Blob, Toad, Silver Samurai. Yes. Dark Beast, Apocalypse, Colossus, all great. I don't need them upgrades. Mayfex Gambit is the only Gambit I need in my collection. Wire coat, crazy accessories. It does look great. Lawson, hey Todd, we love a classic Cyborg, Starfire, a nice Zatanna, and a classic Huntress. Todd, I hear what you're saying. Enjoy Rainbow Electric Lightning Batman. But what do the colors look like? All right, well, I think that's everything. Got all the comments in the chat, except for Retro Robo. And then now there's one upgrade I've been dying for. A new Yellow Jacket. Yes. It'd be dope if they put him in a 2-pack with a gold and black Wasp. That Giant Man and Retro Wasp 2-pack sold well. Yes. G Bruce says Sauron, Build-A-Figure, Pretty Boy, Bonebreaker, Spiral, Long Shot, and Mojo are also all fantastic. They all look like they stepped off the page. Yes. Finish Bob. I regret not getting the Blob when they first released him. Not sure what I was thinking because it's so much better than that old one. Blake, a few years ago, I think I would never do 7 in Marvel, but then Silver Centurion came out and the Marvel Legend was lacking. Yes, 7-ish Marvel Select. That the Marvel Legends one is very disappointing. Good luck to the Niners, Jeffrey. Thank you, because our 4 quarters are like roller coaster craziness. So thank you for hanging out. Henry G, I have no willpower, so whatever upgrade comes out, I cop. So I have a million Spider-Mans, a million Batman. I'm with you. All right, gang, thank you so much. The voice holds up. I have some more videos this weekend. And as always, thank y'all for hanging with me. I do appreciate it. Y'all rock. It's always fun hanging out with y'all on a Thursday. I'm wrapping things up now. And every Wednesday, don't forget to hang out with us on Lyle's Movie Files. See if Happy Chief returns or if he's Angry Chief again. For now, this episode of Lyle's Figure Files has been filed.